Yo, it's the MOPOWERZ, and we are BACKAGAIN on another fantastic sucker-free summer day on the FLY in West Palm Beach shores. And if you've never been here, I highly recommend that you save some coins and come. It is a very popping place to be. My friends just bought this place here. I'm right in the backyard right now, hanging out in the pool as an honorary member. And if this is your first time watching the MOPOWERZ, I ask that you share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation. And today's conversation just happens to be a very critical one. Why is it critical, Mo? Because the governor of Illinois, Governor Fisher, made a law into action, making it a crime for police to lie to juvenile offenders while they have them in their interrogation rooms. I'm going to say that again. Governor Fisher passed a bill making it a crime for law enforcement to lie to juveniles in their interrogation rooms. That is absolutely sad. In fact about it, how many of you all knew that it was legal for the police to lie in interrogation rooms? Huh? How many of you all knew that? We know that they do it, but how many of you all know that it's legal for them to do? So if it's legal for youth offenders, it is also legal for adults. Hello? And with the state's attorney being armed with that type of information, they still convict the innocent. In fact about it, the state of Illinois is the state known for wrongful convictions across the nation. In addition to that, the state of Illinois, particularly the city of Chicago, is known for false confessions across the nation, which consequently leads to wrongful convictions. Could you imagine how many young men and young women have been wrongfully convicted because the police have lied? I'm going to tell you how many. According to Governor Fisher, since he's been in office, he found out that 100 youth offenders have been wrongfully convicted because the police lied on them. Wow. And you say that you trust law enforcement, and you say that you trust law enforcement. According to Umar Johnson, he say that jails and prisons are slave ships on land. And I totally agree with him. And I also totally agree what Judge Joe Brown said after he did his stint in jail. He said that jails are places where they hold slaves at. So do you think that you're free? But you're not free. Because who comprises most of the prison population? Huh? Who comprises most of the prison population? Think about that. Slavery is not over. It's just been updated. Just like your phone, just like your laptop, just like your iPad. Updated. And soon people are going to be updated with chips. I'm just saying. But anytime that a governor has to step in and check the laws that he governs in that state, it's a problem. People are going out of control. And let me ask you a question. Seeing that these wrongful convictions have taken place and the police has the right to lie in interrogation rooms, what does that say about the criminal justice system? What does that say about the criminal justice system? And like I said, this bill is unprecedented. In fact about it, the state of Oregon began to jump on the bandwagon and had a similar law that they proposed. The only thing they need for their governor, Kate Brown, to do is put her signature on it. Who else got on the bandwagon with this? New York City. New York City, Cuomo is making more laws the same way. Why is it that they have to make laws like that? They are targeting young black youths, locking them up wrongfully. Wrongfully. But yet, we want to party. Huh? We want to watch BET all day. We want to play video games all day. We don't want to be into books. We don't want to be into law. But yet, it's laws and rules of this country that regulates our lives, yet you don't want to be informed about that or have an interest in that. But it is these interests that you don't have an interest in that plays consequences on your life. Think about that. Think about that. And had it not been for Rebecca Brown, who spearheaded the Innocent Project, if you all are not familiar with the Innocent Project is a group of people who targets laws that to be implemented for those who are being accused of a crime. Okay, they are an advocate group for the people who are being accused of the crime. Now, had it not been for Rebecca Brown and Senator Obama at that time, who was the senator for Illinois, had it not been for those two, electronic recordings would have not been pushed into law in the state of Illinois for police departments. So think about how many people have been wrongfully convicted or lied upon that didn't have any electronic monitoring, and was not under the law that Governor Fitzer just passed. If they lie to your kid, they'll lie about your kid, not only to you, but to the state's attorney. And the same thing is with adults. To not know the law is to kill yourself. I'm going to say that again. To not know the law is to kill yourself. And it's sad because you can't get young black people to listen. Why? Because they're so distracted by other things. By Meek Mills, by Rick Ross, by Lil Baby, you know, Quando Rondo, Lil Tim. All of them cats. Yeah, and they do nothing for them. They do nothing for them. In fact about it, they give them money to wreck your neighborhood. They pay them to wreck your neighborhood. That's what the record artists do on these record labels. The record labels pay them to wreck your neighborhood. It's just that simple. Simple mathematics, common sense. But once again, sense is not common anymore. And for the information that I left you all, check that information out. And what I want you all to leave in the comment section, I'm going to ask you this question. Did you all know that, as I specified earlier, did you know that it was legal for the police to lie on your children? And like I said, if it was legal for them to lie on your children, it was legal for them to lie on you as an adult. And who do we find mostly as law enforcement across America? Caucasian men. I'm going to say that again. Just as back in the day when you had slavery and you had the slave catcher, well, the police are the new slave catchers, and they still lie on the slaves to get them locked up in chains. Even their children now. Even their children now. You understand? Whew. Y'all better get a grip on that. It's your brother, the MOPOWERZ, where knowledge is power. And like I said, we are on the FLY and West Palm Beach shores, where it's popping off. We'll be going to Miami later on sometime today, tomorrow. But we out here, you all. Think about that, you all. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Thanks for viewing, and peace out.